Hey guys, Majin Obama here, and I wanted to talk about this game, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. It's on the collection that they just released, and for your money, I think this is probably the biggest draw of that package, being able to play this on a modern port of this game on PC and on consoles with the net play that it has, and it's the best version probably of what you have access to now anyway. So I wanted to make this video not talking about kind of like how far you can go in this game, but specifically the floor. If you don't want to invest time into learning how to, be able to refly into this loop or staircase all the way down into an Iron Man Infinite, or to pilot Sentinel to his fullest potential, you can actually get in on this game and be able to tap in just for a day or two and be able to learn a team that invalidates a lot of the cast and can teach you a little bit about team game dynamics, specifically assist calling, counter assist calling, baiting and punishing, and how that works in terms of point characters and assist characters. And the team I would like to suggest to you, so first I want to point everyone to this Wikipedia page. This is Super Combo Wiki. Basically any of the games on this collection, and I encourage you guys to give them all a shot because they're all really different and they all have something different to offer and a unique kind of flavor of this series. They all have pages on this Wikipedia site. It's called Super Combo Wiki, but specifically the Marvel 2 teams ones I want to point your attention to. They have a list of teams that people have been experimenting with and have figured out over the years in terms of competitive play, but also low tier teams, other weird little shells and gimmick teams, etc. But specifically the ones I want to point out to you are Team Matrix, which is Storm, Aesis, Sentinel, and Cyclops, and Team Scrub. Now, given the name is Team Scrub, you can probably imagine who this team is geared towards. This is a fundamental focus team that beginner players can do well with. This character in this team, specifically Cable, is made for you to be able to hop into the floor and be able to play this game. So I am going to suggest to you, because Sentinel, his assist is really good because of how it complements Cable's pressure. It enables him to extend pressure and be able to get a little bit more screen control. But Sentinel is a little bit unintuitive to learn, I think, and he's going to require a little bit more effort out of you. So what I propose is Team Scrub Tricks. It's kind of a fusion of these two ideas, with Cable at front on anti-air assist, Cyclops on anti-air assist, Captain Commando on anti-air assist. And this is a low effort team. You don't need more than 5-10 minutes of training mode with the whole team, really. Be able to pilot them against both low tier teams and just random casual teams that people are going to play, and you'll be able to invalidate a lot of them. And also even some good teams, some of the more established and competitive teams that some people are going to be hopping on with, you'll be able to compete against those as well. So with this team outfit, the idea is Cable is a very simple, easy to operate character who is able to flood the screen with projectiles and use zoning to be able to cut off lanes of the screen and prevent other players from being able to move against you freely. But also, he has huge damage potential with meter, and I'll show you why. So the idea here is Cable is your core, right? And you paired him with two of the best support assists you can in the game. Cyclops assist is an anti-air style assist, but it has very, very good horizontal coverage, and although a little inconsistent in terms of hit properties, you are able to kind of juggle after him. Cable can especially easily. Captain Commando is an infamous assist, where that corridor, that pillar, goes to the top of the screen. So it's effectively, think of it as a DP almost, a completely vertical DP. Look at how far it hits too. Has pretty decent horizontal coverage as well, but this is more of like a get off me kind of assist. Both of these kind of function in that way. And so the idea is you're going to be running Cable and using his jump heavy punch, super jump heavy punch, this gunshot attack. And on hit, and stand heavy punch as well, on the ground, to be able to cut off lanes of the screen, aggressively zone against players who are just trying to rush in and they don't want to block, right? And even if they do want to block, the good thing about him is he does significant chip damage as well. I mean, even just take a look at this. You can slowly kind of shave off a little bit of their health. Now, here's the big thing. This character is so easy, anybody can learn him. He does have a DP, but it's mostly used to just get off the ground so you can go into air hyper viper beam. Quarter circle forward and punches are going to produce this viper beam. Heavy punch version, be careful about doing on block, it can be punished by a lot of the faster instant supers in the game if you're grounded. But the point is, this is a character who is very easy to learn. With minimal effort, you can hop in and be able to and be making people mad, you know, especially if you play him in a very lame way, where you're just flooding the screen and preventing your opponent from being able to move like that. Or where they just keep rushing in and they just keep running into your assist and you punish them that way. So the big thing is, heavy punch, heavy punch, heavy punch, heavy beam. You can just confirm into it. It's easy. You see the hit, go into the heavy beam. If they're blocking, go into the jab version and make it a little bit safer, right? Also, he has access to grenades. This is done with quarter circle back, down, down back, back, and a kick button. Now the thing is, the longer you hold the kick button down that you do, the more delayed the explosion will be, right? So for example, this is no hold, light kick version. It's that trajectory. But this is no hold, heavy kick version. It's a different angle, right? But if I hold down the heavy kick version, it'll hit way over there. If I hold down the light kick version, it'll hit right way over there. So you can kind of use this attack to kind of aid in your zoning, right? So if they're blocking Cyclops or something like that, you can set it up to where, hey, if you want to press a button as soon as you're getting hit, you're going to press it right into this grenade kind of thing. You can take advantage of the hit that they produce to combo, like that. Or, you know, even like this. That's good enough too. And then go in the super from there. So the big thing is, those are his specials, right? But what you have to know about Cable is that his super, the Hyper Viper Beam on the ground, you want to mash buttons during this, and you also want to, if you do your down and up inputs, you'll be able to actually control the beam. You can influence how the beam acts, right? So that'll come into play. The more you play, you'll come to understand why that's important. But the big caveat with him is that the air version of this attack, of course, I can forward in 2 punches, but the attack is actually faster than the ground version. It's instant. So what that means is, you want to be able to activate air Hyper Viper beams, and the reason why it's good, because it's instant, you can actually link air Hyper Viper beam into itself. So if you get 5 bars with Cable, you have insane damage potential, and you can really just change the entire tide of a match, and it's not even that hard. All you really have to practice doing is this Tiger Knee motion. Down, down forward, forward, and you end in the up forward position, and you press your button. And this works with all of his specials too. You can Tiger Knee the normal beam. You can Tiger Knee grenades. Right? So, like that. And this is how you kind of make your zoning a little bit more faster. So, you know, whatever. They're blocking this. You set that up, and on the way down, you fall with the beam, that kind of thing. You can these kinds of strategies will allow you to flood the screen faster and make it more frustrating and more difficult for opponents to kind of rush you down. This team kind of simplifies the game in a way to where you can focus on assist calling well, and also counter assist calling. So it's like, if you're in this range and they keep banging on their Captain Commando assist, right? Then you know, hey, next time, I'm going to bait that assist call. And they call Captain Commando, and on block, you have bars, you can kill that Captain Commando assist. Or you can get into the range, predict their assist call, you call Cyclops, and then it'll juggle them. And Cyclops, because again, he has a little bit more horizontal coverage, but because of the extra hit, you can juggle him a little bit. Cable can make use of that juggle hit there and be able to go into your air Hyper Viper loops that way as well. That's the mindset, really. It's just aggressive zoning, but the hardest this character gets is learning how to Tiger Knee. It's like, if you can do this, you can play the character. You can play in pretty much any Cable team. You're ready. Just kind of hop into the game. But it's, again, about that bait and switch game. Especially, again, his health bar is not at the top of the screen. It's at the bottom, right? So if you got 5 bars, your Captain Commando is healthy. Hey, you know what? I know you're really frustrated by my Capcom. Here, have him. And if they try to bite and actually hit him, you got the loaded gun. You're ready to go. It creates this cool little mind game between you and the opponent, where they know that you have an instant damage potential to be able to just wipe a character, or debatably a team. Not debatably, he can do that. I'll show you how. So, on incoming, here's the big thing. Let's say you get a kill on an opponent character. When the next character is coming in, something you can do is time a jump heavy punch gunshot with their incoming, and they'll block it. If they block it, they're open from the time that they hit that block animation to the ground, when they land again. So if they're open to attack after that because they use their block action in the air, what does that mean? Hyper Viper looping. So you can just wipe out a team on even just from incoming mix-ups. It happens with this character. It's part of why his potential is like that. And just simple B&B with Cable too. Light kick, heavy kick. The heavy kick is super jump cancelable. So you already know what we're going to be talking about there. Something simple to practice. Let's say, remember, you can't super jump and call assist, but you can call assist and super jump, right? Or dash in, whatever the case may be. Let's say you get a hit. You got to practice it a little bit. The timing for it's a little awkward. But basically, as soon as the roundhouse hits, you want to try to time your super jump like late in the hit stop. It's kind of awkward, but like now. You see? He has a little bit of hang time after the initial roundhouse hit, and then you can do the super jump. So, even if you don't have meter, you can get back, throw grenades again. It loops around itself. It's all about super jumping with him. It's all about Tiger kneeing. Now, the other characters, right? So, let's say Cable's got a lot of red health. You got to tag in Cyclops. He's got a pretty good DHC there. The big thing with Psych, he's pretty easy too, man. Easy operations. The whole point with him, it's not just about how easy his combos can be. And this is literally just mash heavy kick, back, quarterback, heavy kick. And then quarter circle forward, both kicks. That's it. You can even stop it at the air Tatsu, the first hit, and do quarter circle forward, both punches, and do that super. But the big reason why he's so important to the synergy of this team is his ability to build meter. With Cyclops, he has a double jump, right? So that means you can super jump into the air, and the whole time, bang on this jumping roundhouse attack. It's really fast on recovery, and it will allow you to build a lot of meter very quickly. Take a look. And this is going to, again, help your Cable, the potential threat of your Cable. So if you could just tag Cyclops in and get him in there just to build some meter like this and then tag out. Put Cable back into the driver's seat with a few bars and then go back to the game plan, right? That's really that dynamic there. Captain Commando is a bit more, like, I think more mortal of the characters, but you got to, again, remember, Captain Fire, great zoning tool. Quarter circle forward punch, easy. Captain Corridor, again, is a combo tool. You got to remember, like, jump heavy punch is a really good attack as well, but quarter circle back punch into Captain Sword, that's really going to be what you're fishing for, and then from there you can try to maybe DHC into something else. But that's pretty much all the components of your team, and that's all you need to really get started playing. Like I said, I encourage you, if you think this game is kind of fun or interesting like that, you can start at the floor level. Anybody can play these characters. Anybody can play this team. It's like mad dumb, mad easy. And you can play them and you can be pretty effective with them. And like I said, the whole point is it'll teach you a lot about assist calling. But also, I noticed they like to bang on assist whenever I get in their grill, right? So you dash in, you block theirs, and then you use yours to hit them and their assist, right? But then, okay, well now I have 5 bars, but he was not giving me an opening. Oh, I'll tell you what. Captain Commando, here, face tank a little bit. They go to hit Commando. You go to the air, you go to the gun. Anybody can play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 if you pick Cable. Anybody. I'm telling you, it's not very demanding. This character is made for literally anybody can play it. But that's for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Like I said, this game is... There's a reason people have been playing it for 20-something years, man. It's a special kind of game, and I encourage you again, if you think it's cool, try to explore some of the stronger characters of the game, like Magneto, Storm, Sentinel, Iron Man's. You know, they definitely ask a lot out of you, but the control and the sensation of mobility that you get in return, and how you can use that on offense, on defense, is what really is going to make this game fun for you. But for now, if you just want to tap in, make your friends mad, and validate like half the cast, this kind of team, or any kind of Flood teams that like revolve around like Blackheart, Mega Man gimmick teams, these kinds of teams like that, they can teach you a lot about, I'd say, like assist calling, counter assist calling, and baiting and punishing. But I recommend you this Team Scrub Tricks. is an easy access one that won't take you a lot of time to learn, and you can kind of just get into the game and start playing. But with that said, let me know what you guys think. Have you guys been playing this game online? How's the experience been for you? Does the game still look too intimidating for you? Do you think the people who thought the game looked intimidating are crazy? Let me know in the comments below, or hit me with your team. Let me know what you guys are playing down there, and I'll holler at y'all next time. Everybody be easy.